than having self awareness. There is no better thing in the world than having self awareness, being aware of yourself, being aware of your thoughts and how you think. There's nothing more important than that in the world. Um, it really doesn't matter uh, if people diss, people throw shade on things they don't understand every day, anyways. So it's 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 all up to the person who is having that epiphany to change and to address himself or to carry himself in a certain manner or herself in a certain manner. So uh it all begins with you. It's all mindset. It's all mindset. It's all mindset. You know what I'm saying? And uh, it really doesn't matter how much money you have. It really doesn't matter how rich you become. You may be rich, and have all that money and have all that worth, but still be poorer than the most poorest. You know, and it's like it's really not that far. It's really not that far. You know what I'm saying? You got people. You got people in the world mistreating other people simply because they are in a position of they're in a position of privilege. You know, apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So just imagine tomorrow you're looking at somebody in the streets. Maybe you're privileged. You have all your money. You have all your things. You have all of that. The security that you could dream of. You have everything that you could dream of. Everything that you could want, right? And then you fall sick, for example. There are certain ailments you that the money that you have, they won't fix those ailments. You know what I'm saying? Some people think that money is the be all. You know what I'm saying? Money is not the be all. We the only thing that we use money for is surviving and buying power. That's the only thing that we use money for. We use money for survival and buying power. We use money to gauge the loyal. Money isn't supposed to be used to advance agendas, or to what I'm saying, to be to gain an advantage. Uh, if anything, I'm one of those people who believes in hard work. I believe in hard work. I believe in dedication. I believe in one um, mastering a higher faculty of themselves. That's what I believe in. I don't believe in using money to sort of buy your way to the top. I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. Mind you, if I were to be even in a position of wealth or privilege, I'd promote working harder than taking shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people out here who be taking shortcuts. Why? They want shortcuts. They want shortcuts. Mm. They want shortcuts, while some of us are expected to work even harder. You know, and I mean, where's the earnesty in that? I just sometimes I have a feeling that certain words they don't really serve their function. They're just words because it's like for the sake of syntax, for the sake of speech. I really don't feel like certain words really, carry out their function in the world. And anyways, this is just common observation that I'm making. Um, you know, we're at a time in the world where we are more indecent than we've ever been. And it's worrying. To some of us, it's really worrying. Uh, It's really, really worrying. Yeah, because we promote indecency. We promote indecency. We promote very conniving ways, you know, in the modern days that we're in. We promote more conniving ways, you know. We don't praise people who choose to stay disciplined and choose to pay more attention. We don't reward such people. We live in a world that doesn't reward people who discipline themselves, people who pay more closer attention to detail, and people who weigh out the cons more. We don't reward such people. We tend to throw shade, and we tend to talk down on these people who who display, who want to display uh, uh, a monicum of discipline. No, uh, we ourselves are in fault. You know what I'm saying? When we wanna assume that things like perfection exist. You know, there's no such thing as perfection. No. Uh, as far as religion goes, I I look at Buddhism. I look at the philosophy of Buddhism, and not because I'm trying to bash other religions, but also Christianity has its own plausibility. You know, as far as one disciplining themselves, one dedicating themselves to a life of cleanliness, I guess, cleanliness, purity, you know what I mean? Um, in this world that we're in, you only live once. I don't even want to think of it as something substantial. You only live once. I don't want to think of it as something substantial, because you have. I don't even want to sound like I'm speaking ill. Uh, there are people who have who are 6 feet under as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Because they were defending you only live once. Well, um, what I can say is that to each his own, right? Um, as a human being in the world, you have to be in the position to be social and have fun, right? And let go and let loose. But at the same time, it becomes really pointless when all sense of logic and all sense of uh, reasoning disappears, and it's like you only live once is is the construct. Yeah, because we wanna every time every time we talk and we say you only live once, it's as if we wanna make it our construct. You only live once. You only live once. You only live once is not supposed to be a construct. You know what I mean? For example, I myself stayed away from certain people. I myself chose to isolate myself deliberately because you have people, bombarding you with this you only live once construct. Anyways, it doesn't matter to me, what happens. I'm gonna get on here, I'm gonna speak, and I'm gonna talk of a message that I'm supposed to talk about. What happens to me, it really doesn't matter. The receptivity here, it really doesn't matter that much to me. The only thing that I'm gonna do is get on here and convey the message. Jonathan Smith, thank you. What happens here really doesn't matter to me. What matters to me, okay, the quality of my camera may be off, yeah, but if you're listening, you're going to latch on to a lot of things, you know. And if I'm wrong, I would be very appreciative if anyone on the comment were to just get on the comment and just voice out their opinion as well. So as far as receptivity goes, it's not that much of an obsession. The only thing that is an obsession to me is getting the message across. Told. I really don't care about clickbaiting. I'm gonna maintain this, ne? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna maintain it. I didn't come on this platform to be flashy, to be pleasing, to be aesthetic. I didn't come here for that. The only thing I came here for is to spread the message, is to cover certain topics. That's what I came here for, uh, and also the raps, the freestyle raps, of course. That's what I came here for. I didn't come here to be flashy and to be pleasing in people's eyes, and I didn't come here for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come here for that, bro. To be aesthetically pleasing. Oh my gosh, so shiny, so shiny, so perfect, so perfect. I didn't come here for that, bro. I didn't come here for that, bro. I didn't come here for that, bro. I didn't come here to be to be highly regarded and highly approved of, and I didn't come here for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I came here to spread the message, to talk about what I talk about. Of course, life-based, you know what I'm saying? Of course, mental-based, health-based. Yeah, they are very, very interesting topics that I looked into not so long ago. And to tell the truth, I'm still gonna keep dropping bombs, Baba. For days, Baba. For days, Baba. For days on end. Yeah. Yeah. I don't only just drop bombs on live only. Hey Baba. If you go to my shorts, there are a lot of bombs there. If you go to my YouTube shorts, hey, the bombs that I drop there. Of course, even some of the videos that I made on my shorts, I left them there. And the reason why I left them there is because, hey, Baba, I didn't come here to be aesthetically pleasing. I didn't come here, oh my gosh, he has a chain. He has money. Oh my gosh, he has a six-pack. I didn't come here for that, bro. I didn't come here for that. Even if I were to have a six-pack, that won't be my primary motive. Won't be to show off my six-pack because I have a six-pack. That won't be my primary motive, Baba. It won't be, because I didn't come here to be aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I'm aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, because you know why? I am aware that I don't need anything material to feel good about myself. That's what I'm aware of. And that's what people should begin to assimilate as well. You don't really need anything material to feel good about yourself. For example, my camera, and probably my signal. My apologies for that. But my camera is not that good, yeah. But to those who get on the lives from time to time, in order to listen to the little bit that I have to offer, even if it's uncool. Even if it's uncool, because there's this idea on the internet of something being cool and something being less cool and whatever. I'd like to be very appreciative. I'd like to say that I'm appreciative of some of the people that get on the lives to listen to some of the bombs that I drop, some of the knowledge that I drop. And then, of course, if I'm wrong, anyone, even the ones that are tuning in right now, they may chime in. It doesn't matter, Baba. You know, national dialogue, I see that. This is Krusher Recs dialogue, Baba. Yeah, this is Krusher Recs dialogue, Baba. Whether we agree, whether we disagree. But then I will advise this, whether we agree with something or disagree, we must watch our manner of response. We have to be aware of our manner of response. We mustn't just say things and just pick words from trees, nigga. No. You see, if we address ourselves or express ourselves, we must watch our tone, our manner. Are we too angry? Are we neutral? What's going on with our emotions? Young Todd. Real talk. Real talk. What's going on with our emotions? Are we too angry? What I'm maintaining is that as human beings, Young Todd, we have different opinions. Young Bam, we don't all agree to the same thing. That's how it's always gonna be, bro. You know what I'm saying? We are different cultures in the first place. We are different ethnicities in the first place, whether black or white or Asian or Indian or whatever. We are different ethnicities. Is to say, um, our differences are not only determined by skin color or geographic orientation, young child. They are determined by the fact that we are humans and we are different and we have different opinions. Really? Our nativity is not even the same. You understand that? It seems to be shaky, 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 shaky. Yo, hey, these feeds, man, these feeds. Hey, these feeds, yo, feeds, Baba. Notification of this, of that. People starting wars for no reason. Yeah. It's really, it's crazy and really crappy that people are starting wars for no reason. Uh, I don't understand what's going on here. Eh, what is this? Why am I so shaky? Is it the clouds? Bloody device that I use. Hmm? What's really happening here? Ah, yo. My goodness. Mm, 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 Ish. Hey, I call. Uh, mm. Owen. Hey, I'm so shaky. Uh, how blurry am I on your side? Yo. I'm so shaky. Huh? Damn. Is it the clouds? Yeah, I'll have to say that it's the clouds, man. Let me see. I'm so laggy. What's happening? Whoa, I'm so slow. I'm so fucking slow. Uh, hey, yo, let me try something, yo. Yo. This signal is bad. Let me just end this right here and try something.